Squiz, this is Squeevy here with another Unity 3D tutorial, and this tutorial is another tutorial of this series of tutorials called how to make a puzzle game in Unity. In this tutorial, as I promised, I will be showing you how to make turrets, and in this tutorial it's mainly going to be turret AI. It's not actually going to take any health, but we will get health in the next tutorial. Lots of tutorials. Alright, let's start by creating a cube. This is going to be a turret. If you want a actual model, you have to go get one because I don't have one. So we're going to create a new cube and we're going to call it turret. Turret Joe. Now we're going to call it turret. Alright, and then we want to create a new JavaScript and we want to call this one here turret AI. Alright, and then we just want to open up turret AI in MonoDevelop. We just want to let that load. And there we are. And we want to get rid of the start function. We want to create a new function called aim. And we want to call up aim in our method, our main method. And we just want to drag that here. I said drag. Hello? Okay, there. We just want to drag it in there. So now you have turret AI script in there. Alright, and we just want to go here. And in here, we're going to create a raycast. So to do that, we need to create a variable hit. This is going to be raycast hit. Then we want to create a variable called direction. And we want to set that equal to target, transform direction and vector3 dot forward. Alright, and after that we need to say debug dot draw array transform dot position direction times range. Alright, now we need to create a new variable up here. We're going to call it, I bet you guessed, range int is equal to 5. And then color dot red. Alright, and this should work. Keeping fingers crossed that it works. Yeah. Okay. I'm waiting for it to, there we are. And you can see it has a raycast, and what we want to do actually is we want to change its orientation to not be facing the wall, because that can be problematic if it's facing the wall. So just change its direction a bit, so forward's facing this way. And if we replay that, you will see that it's now facing the correct direction. And we might want to actually change this to be 3 or 4. 3 would be good. Okay. And we'll check to see how big that ray is. Okay, see, that's an adequately sized array. So now that we've done that, we need to actually check to see if it hits anything. Alright. Oh. And for those at home just wondering, the turret AI here is going to be inspired, or most of the stuff is going to be inspired by Portal 2. So no, that's not at all what I wanted. Physics. dot raycast trends. This is going to set up pretty much checking for direction hit and range. There we are. So this is going to set up checking pretty much. It's going to make sure it's going. And we need to say if hit dot collider dot game object dot tag equals player then we're just going to print I got you now. Alright. And that's pretty much just going to say if you run into a guy with a tag name of player, or what tag does he have? We should probably create a tag for him. Okay, big player with the big P. No. Player. Yeah. Okay. We want to go here and just change that to be player. The big P. And now I have to do puzzle, which I hate. I hate puzzles so much. Or mainly I just have to get over there. Yep, see, it says I got you now, down here. No, that's not what I want. It says I got you now. Alright, so once we've done that, we can go back into here, and we can create a new variable. Var player transform. That makes it any easier to see this. Here we're going to say transform dot look at player dot transform. This is gonna make it so the turret looks at the player when we get into view. Excuse me, I just froze my tooth. Ow, that hurts. Okay, that hurts a lot. Alright, so now we need to go into turret, and where you see player, we just need to dump that in. Okay, so now when we play, should get it to, if I can get across. Oh god. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to make this have a longer raycast. Once I load it up. Yeah, there we are. And you can see he's looking at me. He's looking at me funny. If I can get across. Okay, I can't get across. But yeah, you see how he kind of starts to wander toward, when he starts to look at you. He looks at you funny. You can see he's facing me. Yeah. And just to make my life easier so I can get across, let me just extend this out a bit. And by a bit, I mean all the way. There we are. You can see he's looking at me. He faces me fully. He looks at me in the eye when he wants to punish me. There we are. So we have a turret working.